Hello, 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 hello. You've reached a majestic moment. If you've reached this corner by an accident or even on purpose, thank you. Welcome. My name is L.A and I'm your hostess. Please do subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, or share. It keeps the channel circulating, it keeps it percolating, it keeps it popping, it keeps it going, and allows people that are searching for this kind of content to find it. So again, welcome and thank you. We are in the car today. Yes, we are outside. We are at the riverfront and we are getting some sunshine. We are getting our sunshine on today. I'm thankful for this day. I feel good. I feel real good. I did a lot of meditating last night and cleared some energy, did some saging and smudged my car, and the energy's all here. So I thank God for allowing this, day for me to sit out here and talk to you guys and be sun-kissed at the same time. Yes, it's lovely. So, welcome. Thank you. Today, we are going to talk about Rumpelstiltskin Touch. When you have the Rumpelstiltskin Touch, does everybody know who Rumpelstiltskin is? I think you do. I think there's a few generations that know. It might be some of the younger generation that doesn't. But for the most part, people know who Rumpelstiltskin is. And I think that there are a lot of people out here that are touched, that have special gifts, special powers, that really are like divinely guided. And you've been through some things, you've elevated from some things, you've learned some things, and you've allowed yourself to grow. You've allowed yourself to be in the midst of certain things and feel those feelings and understand those lessons and grow from it. You've acquired knowledge because now you know. So, there's people out there that because they did the work, they channeled, their inner selves and they did the work and they healed themselves. Now they're manifesting things. They have the ability to manifest. They know how to manifest. They're in touch with their divine. And because of that, and them following directions and going through the course that they needed to go through to learn, they've been blessed. And God has given them a lot of things that they need to get to the next level. And some of the things they know and some of them they don't know, because that's how life is. We don't know everything. If we knew everything, we'd die tomorrow, because we try to prepare for everything that we know is coming, and we couldn't. We'd die. We'd overload. So, people are touched. People are blessed. I like to say that I've been through a lot of things in life, and I've had to sit there and deal with and go through and learn and process and grind and eat and cry and go through that whole thing and learn things. And I am in an open season right now. I am in a season where I am absolutely blessed, and I have so much to give, and I have such, a an overage of things that I can freely give, and I can freely give a lot of things. I abundantly have things. I am lacking with nothing, absolutely nothing. And a lot of it comes from the work that I had to do, the things that I had to go through in life and experience to get to understand, so that I can get to the next place in life and that I can apply these things, right? So I like to call it that Rumpelstiltskin touch, because a lot of things that I touch, a lot of things that I deal with, and people I deal with, the situations that, I'm a part of, I make gold. I make golden. They come out gravy, way better than what they were prior to me even having anything to do with it. They come out so much more greater than what the person expected. Now I become their go-to. And that is all God-given. I am so appreciative of the things that God allows me to do, the people that God allows me to touch, the hearts that God allows me to help fill. I appreciate that. Is the best job that you can have on this earth, to do God's work, to promote his word, to grab people's attention and touch their souls and touch their lives. Like, I feel like I radiate high vibes and high energy. And a lot of people that know me, many people, the majority of people will tell you that they feel that when they're around me. People that don't even come around me, they aren't even physically around me, just through watching my videos, feel this. That's crazy. That's dope though. And that's purposeful. That's divine. And I'm so thankful for it. And because of that, A lot of things I touch turn to gold. A lot of things, people's lives change when they interact with me, when they have interactions and encounters with me. Their life, their minds change, their actions change. A lot of things about them change because that's what I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm here for. That is my purpose. That is what God is using me for. And I take no, gloat and glory for it. God is just using me to do it. And in the process, He provides for me. If you are one of those people who have that Rumpelstiltskin touch, you have to be very, very careful. And when I say that Rumpelstiltskin touch, it could be in anything. It could be, creatively, how you think. It could be just the energy that you give people, the intelligence that you have to figure things out, the ability that you have to, conduct business, anything about you that's just touching and helping and healing for people, that's that Rumpelstiltskin touch. You generate money wherever you go. You generate happiness. You generate joy. You generate energy. You generate vibrations that are high. Can't everybody do that with no effort? Can't everybody do that? So if you have that ability, have discernment. Sweetie, have discernment because people see that sparkling within you miles away and they will meet you. They will meet you just to be like, hey, let me get some. Let me hold that. Nah, I'm taking it. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that discernment of what to touch, who to touch, when to touch it, and make sure that it's benefiting society. Make sure that it's benefiting the human race. Don't just use that for the great and good of you. It'll get taken away. It will get taken away. And there's a lot of people out there that's in their creativity right now. You are in your place where you're about to glow up. You are about to bubble up. You are about to put yourself in a situation you've never been in. You're contemplating whether or not you should do it. And the answer is yes, do it. Do it. Fear creates, and it's not so much fear, but apprehension creates character. It makes you become somebody that you weren't before and do things that you weren't. So now you're in a whole level of being in existence now. You're somebody else. You don't even have to sit back and conjure up ideas, based on the person who you were, because now you know where you can take things. It's not even a question. It builds character, so do it. But be in that place that I'm about to grow, I'm about to change my life and change my ways and just different things I'm interested in, different things I do, people I'm around, I'm meeting new people, I'm going, new places, and I'm experiencing things I never would have. Before. And it's because you have to take yourself out of that character and have that Rumpelstiltskin touch and touch things that can benefit you in the process of benefiting other people. Don't be selfish. Do not use that power for bad. Do not use that power for self. Use it for others and it will bless you. It will come back to you because that's how the law of attraction works. That's how karma, what you put out is what you get in. So put it out there. There are people that are lost. Oh my gosh, lost. They need help. And they can't get it if, they can't relate to what you're saying. They can't get it if, whatever it is that you're doing isn't benefiting them in a manner where they can move from where they are that they don't like. They can see, the light at the end of the tunnel. When they're lost, they don't see anything. They see nothing, and then, they eventually have the reasoning why they give up. There's no purpose. Nothing's coming from this. I've been going through this forever. Nothing's changing. Like, people need help. They are lost. So you need to be that catalyst to help people. Do not have the Rumpelstiltskin touch. My youth. Don't do it. And keep it for yourself. Don't do it. It will get taken. I promise. It will get taken. God is omnipotent. God is omnipresent. Don't think you can hide it. He sees. He knows. Whether you want to admit it or not. He sees and he knows. And you have to understand that he knows so that you can do right and do what you're supposed to do. It's up to you. But if you have that Rumpelstiltskin touch, listen. Yeah, man, listen. Don't use it for self. Use it to help others. I'm telling you, The vibrations that I generate and operate in are because I give to others. If I kept it all to myself, I wouldn't be this bright. I wouldn't be this bubbly. I wouldn't have the ability to offer you what God is allowing me to receive, to give to you. I sat here and stared at the water and watched the ducks go back and forth in the water, and the little pieces of the little pieces of ice that are in the water float around. And I meditated, and I sat in the sun, and it touched my face, and it warmed my soul, and I meditated. I wouldn't have this high type of vibration within me if I didn't reach out to source, if I didn't deal with source and understand that what's given to me, what's being downloaded to me is for everybody else. It's not just for me. And the love and the appreciation I get in the voicemails and the emails and the comments, but what you guys say is so touching and is so loving. That's what fills me up, because it lets me know that what I'm doing is right. It's right. What God is giving me to say, and me saying it, is obedient. I appreciate it, and I appreciate God utilizing me to help you. You don't have to know me personally to hear what I'm saying and to feel and understand the depth and the realness in what I'm saying. You don't have to know me, but what I'm saying is real. What I'm saying is real. If you can sit and watch a TV show and people play characters and they portray, different images and different sceneries and storylines, and sit there and then talk about it on social media as if it's a real life show, a real life situation, then you can sit and watch these videos not knowing me and hear what I'm saying and understand that it's real. This isn't a show. It's not scripted. It's real. It's for real. FR. Hashtag first. So at the end of the day, if you have that Rumpelstiltskin touch, be very, very careful. Have full discernment with who and how you use it. And use it for the good of humanity. Use it for the good of touching and helping people. Don't be selfish. And don't be out here thinking that you are doing it because God gives you that. No human, not one, has the ability to do anything that God, creates or wants done without God giving him the word to do it. If you're on the other side and you think you're doing that, God didn't give that to you. God did not give that to you. If you're not utilizing it for the best and for the good of humanity and for the helping of the people of this world to make it full of love, it's not from God. I don't care what you think. I don't care how many followers you got. I don't care how many people pack the place. I don't care how poppin' you think you are because you put it out there and everybody gravitated to it. If it's not to help humanity, it's not from God. Be big boy and think it is if you want to watch it get taken. And I'm not speaking anything into the air or anything into existence, because who am I specifically talking to? Nobody. This is a collective message. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, then I'm sure that you know somebody who it does. Share the video. Comment. Let me know if this touched you. Give me a thumbs up. Matter of fact, if it touched you, give me 100. Give me a red 100. Because I know it did. I know it did. You can't sit back and have these powers. And a lot of us do. A lot of us are the go-to people for people. A lot of us are the compassionate one, the voice of reason. A lot of us are that with people around us. And we have these abilities that are God-given. And we don't use them for the things that we need to. We're blessing the wrong things. We're touching the wrong things. We're making the wrong things shine. And in return, it's not benefiting you. It's not filling you up. You're not full. You're still empty. And you're still searching for things. There's still voids there. Some of the richest people are the most miserable because there's voids that are still there that they're not filling because they're not doing the work for humanity. That is the ultimate everything. If you're not, inserting anything into that, you're losing. You're losing. So with that, take this video, put it in your pocket, fold it up, put it in your pocket. Don't forget to take it out when you wash your clothes. Fold it up, put it in your pocket, and save it. Save it for another day when you need it. Please do, because everything is necessary that I say in these videos. Maybe at different times in your life, maybe right now, maybe it's something you thought about in the past that you did, and now you're hearing it, and now it's like, oh, you're right. Or maybe it's something that's going to happen. But either way, You need to understand when you get that power, when you get that ability to grab people's attention and touch their souls, use it for good. Use it for good. Do not turn the bad things into gold because it's only going to tarnish. It's not going to last. It's wasted energy. Boy, listen to me. It's wasted energy. So definitely have discernment. Still be Rumpelstiltskin. He lit. She lit. She touching things and it's turning to gold. Hey, that's that's what's up. But have the discernment with what you do that with. Have the discernment of who you do it for. Don't just be out here touching the rotted things, trying to turn them into gold. It's not going to work. It's waste. It's a waste. Do what you're supposed to do. But thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. Always thank you for coming. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Let's get this channel popping. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I know that's not a lot. But listen, I remember when I had 2 subscribers. Real talk. 2. Uno, dos. 2. And I'm like, hey, where y'all at? And then I look back one time and I had 22. And I'm like, okay. People are starting to see what it is that I'm talking about. And then I look one time and I had 69. And it's moving. It's moving right now. It's 80 something. It's almost 90 if it's not already at 100. But let's set these milestones and reach them. Let's get the 100. Let's get the 500. Let's get the 1,000. That's the goal. Because everything I'm going to talk about is going to be relative to your life. I promise you, this is magic. It's magic. And you can have it. You can have it. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment, share. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I thank you so much for tuning in and giving me this reason. Giving me a place to plant what God is allowing me to do. Thank you. I really do appreciate you guys. But thank you very much. And come back.